Prosecutors charged a Brown Deer woman in the shooting death of her neighbor. They say it stemmed from a complaint over loud music. Dr. Akintunde Bowden, a well-known dentist, died in the shooting. The suspect is claiming self-defense. Here's 12 News' Nick Bohr.
Keionna McGowan sobbed in court Thursday, charged with reckless homicide in the shooting death of her downstairs neighbor, 41-year-old Akintunde Bowden, a dentist at Milwaukee Health Services.
He came here to work to help out the Black community and public health.
His fiancée, Teresa Bell, tells 12 News they were to be married this year.
He's a fan on being a provider, protector, a leader, being a great spirit. He just always had a kind heart.
Bell says neither she nor Bowden knew their upstairs neighbor, except for one incident earlier this year, which was also a noise complaint. That was resolved peacefully, but this time
it must have been some music playing loud upstairs. He went up there to ask her to cut it down, and she insisted on taking matters in her own hands.
McGowan's attorney claims video shows Bowden lunged at her before she fired. The court commissioner acknowledged McGowan may have an argument for self-defense.
Now, I'm not saying she was right for shooting or wrong for shooting. That's up to a jury to decide.
Police arrived at an apartment complex near Park Plaza Court and Brown Deer Road Saturday night. Officers say 27-year-old Keionna McGowan was running around asking for help. When officers entered her apartment, they saw 41-year-old Akintunde Bowden with a gunshot wound to his lower abdomen. McGowan told officers she was listening to music when Bowden told her to turn it down, to which she agreed to do. McGowan told officers Bowden returned a second time, kicking her door.
Open the door, an action occurred, and you shot because you were afraid.
According to the criminal complaint, McGowan believed Bowden was intoxicated and holding a beer can, but officers say they found a can of sparkling water next to his feet. In intake court Thursday, Court Commissioner Barry Phillips said there were multiple inconsistencies between the arrest detention report and the criminal complaint.
He witnessed exactly what she has described, with one difference. He said banging on the door, she says kicking on the door. Nevertheless, it corroborates her story to a certain degree.
McGowan is now being charged with second-degree reckless homicide. Family members remember Bowden as a gentle giant who dedicated his life to providing dental services to Milwaukee's underserved communities, including inmates. McGowan's bail was set at $15,000 cash.
Whoa, as y'all can see, said that man had to lose his life all over miscommunication. I don't know if the man lunged at her or if he didn't lunge at her. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But even if he did, I still don't think that was on ground for him to lose his life. As you can see, he was an individual that was doing something positive for himself, his family, and his community. Not saying that she wasn't, because she had every right to protect herself, if that was the case. You can kind of understand, you can kind of see that they already had some kind of underlying situation, because they said that he has came to her door once before over a noise complaint. This was the second time in a different situation, which lead me to think that they didn't got into a verbal altercation maybe once before. That's why she was probably ready for this situation to happen, and she was locked, loaded, and ready for whatever came with it. Like I said again, it's a sad situation. That black man had to lose his life. That black lady now probably don't have to face charges and everything else. One thing I got out of that whole situation, they said they set her bond to $15,000, which is very low for someone to lose their life, but they are sentencing her to second-degree homicide. It's not second-degree that's not second-degree murder or first-degree murder. That's second-degree homicide. That's why her bond is as low as it is. But we're going to pray for the family, and hopefully everything come out the way it should. Until the next one, you guys, because it be like that.